Hello students, today we are going to deal with the fifth story from the text Magnolia English Reader for class 8. The name of the chapter is Karna. So, in this chapter we are going to learn about an incident that happened to Karna, who is a major character in the Indian epic called the Mahabharata. The Mahabharata is the story of the lifelong rivalry. Rivalry means enmity. Lifelong enmity between the Pandavas. Who are the Pandavas? They are 5 brothers. And they were the princes of the kingdom of Hastinapura. So they were in rivalry with the Kauravas. And who were the Kauravas? Kauravas were the cousins, royal cousins of the Pandavas. So both these families were fighting for the kingdom or for the throne of Hastinapura. Both wanted to rule Hastinapura, but Pandavas were already the royalty of the place, so they were in war with the Kauravas in order to protect their position. I have already told you Karna is an important character in the Mahabharata. So before we start learning the chapter, let us look more about Karna, who he is and what is his role in this story. Before that, I am going to introduce the 5 brothers or the 5 princes in the Pandava family. These brothers are Yudhishthira, Bhima, Arjuna, Nagula and Sahadeva. I am telling you all this just for the sake of understanding the story in a broader aspect. All these are not given in the story you are about to learn, but I thought it would be better for all of you to know the background of the story. So these 5 brothers were the 5 princes in the Pandava family, and Pandu is their father and Kunti is their mother. So the 5 princes of the Pandava family are the children of Pandu and Kunti. Now let us look at the Kaurava family, their rivalry family. The head of the Kaurava family is Dhritarashtra, and his wife is Gandhari. So Dhritarashtra and Gandhari together have 101 children. So they are the Kauravas. In these 101 children, 100 of them are men and 1 is a woman. So it is 5 Pandavas against 100 Kauravas in this war of Kurukshetra. This war is known as the Kurukshetra war because it is happening in a place called Kurukshetra. So we still haven't mentioned about Karna. So the story of Karna is quite tragic because he deserves more in his life. He deserves to be considered as royalty, considered as part of prestigious family. So who is this Karna? Surprisingly, Karna is the son of Kunti. And who is Kunti? Kunti is the mother of the 5 Pandava princes. So if Karna is the son of Kunti, why is he not in the royal family? Why is he not living or staying, or why is he not considered a part of the Pandava family? There is a story behind it. The story happens way back, in a very old time. So Kunti, the mother of Pandavas, she was in her teenage years. She was very young, and one day a sage, Durvasa, came to visit their family. So Durvasa is a sage, he is a powerful man. He has the power, he has supernatural powers to bless people, to curse people. So when Durvasa came to Kundi's family, Kundi treated him very well. She treated Durvasa in a very gentle manner, as how a host should treat a guest. The sage Durvasa was very much impressed with the hospitality of Kundi. He was very pleased because she was genuinely treating him in a very good manner. So before Durvasa left, he blessed Kundi. He actually taught Kundi a spell, a magic spell, which should help her invoke a god or summon a god. So, with the help of this supernatural spell, she could actually call upon a god and ask him to bless her with a child. So, Kundi, she was very much thrilled because she's just a teenager. She's not thinking about the consequences of what would happen if she actually used the spell. But she wanted to test the spell. She wanted to make sure the spell would actually work. So she chanted the spell and she summoned the god of sun, the sun god, the Suryadeva. And from Suryadeva, she was blessed with a boy. She was blessed with a child, a boy child. So this boy child is the main character in our story. This boy child is Karna, our main character. But since Karna was born before Kundi was married, it would be shameful for herself and her family, because having a child before marriage is not a respectful situation. So what did Kunti do? She had no choice but to leave Karna in river Ganga. She left him floating in river Ganga in a basket, hoping that someone would find Karna and they would take care of him. Fortunately, luckily for Kunti and for Karna, a family, a husband and a wife, found Karna flowing from the Ganga river. So this man, as a charioteer, he rode a chariot. And for whom did he ride the chariot? For the enemy, for the rival enemy, Dhritarashtra. So Karna was raised as the son of a man who rode chariot for the Kaurava family. So Karna was very much excellent in using weapons, and naturally when the war occurred, he had this inclination towards the Kauravas, because it was for the Kauravas Karna's father worked for, and Karna doesn't know about his lineage or his actual family or his biological parents. So Karna is actually the sixth brother of the Pandava princess, actually the first one of the six princes of the Pandava. But since he had this unfortunate incident in his life, he was brought up by a different family and he was inclined to have this allegiance towards the Kaurava family. So this is the basic story of Karna. Now let us see what the story we are going to deal with is all about.